working an abscess between the eye tooth and the bicuspid. It took me a few hours to clear out the area around the abscess. Then I managed to get in with this tool. This is a sickle, mini-me sickle sailor, mini-me sickle blade is what I call it. So I got into the abscess, and now it's just bleeding away. So what I'm doing is I'm clearing out the calculus that's there. Also, everything opened up, so now I can get this blade in there. And then I'm clearing out the calculus, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going with the blade until the area is clean. And it may take another 2 hours, and this thing's just bleeding away. So this is a good example where I was getting a little bit of stuff. Relative to what I ended up getting, it wasn't very much. So I'm just going to keep going, and then right now I'm working on the eye tooth and trying to get the calculus off the back of the eye tooth. And then it just keeps bleeding. It'll probably keep bleeding for a few more hours to bleed out as much infection as it can. So what I do is I rub this point along the area and then try to get it to come free. There's just so much stuff that's crazy. And then once the area is clean, it'll stop bleeding. Is what's going to happen. Hopefully I won't lose too much blood. Right now I'm trying to get the stuff off the eye tooth. No. So, I try to keep a clean field, but there's just so much stuff coming out, it's not funny. I should be making progress. Here's the deal. Basically, it will run out when it runs out, is what's going to happen. So, it's possible I'll be here for a while. I would have to say I'm a good 3/4 of the way through, but you never know. Okay, here's another batch, and then what you can see here are roughly, I would say, about 10 fairly gigantic blobs. I'm pretty sure that's the eye tooth. Kind of weird. Seems like it's going in real deep. The eye tooth happens to be a long tooth. And it looks like that thing's very infiltrated. So I don't see any way around this. Starting to border on the bizarre. Let's just take a rest. Let the thing bleed for a while. So I got these little furry things I want to get rid of. It's hard to say what's going on, except there's a lot of blood. These furry things. Those are the things I want to get rid of. That's neat. That's kind of weird. That's my tongue. Why my tongue get? Huh. Okay, here's another batch. If you look here, you can see roughly, I'd say about 7 or 8 large blobs, plus a bunch of smaller ones. Okay, this is starting to get a little weird. There's just so much stuff here. I'm going to take a break. I'm just going to let it bleed out for a while.